Can you guys see me? I need to... Wow, 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 wow. I'm gonna have to turn that down all the way. Oh, okay. And so I can close that and then just get right into it.
It's late at night, and a swing is swinging on its own on an
Stop being low res. I need to up my resolution a bit.
empty playground. The person who shot this was passing by when he saw the swing moving by itself. However, there is something way more creepy in this video that we don't see.
Something in the background.
The same person who shot this had two phones with him at the time, his personal cell and work phone. He used both phones to record this in case someone might think that he's moving the swing. The work phone was recording from a different angle to prove this. However, it's the work
He's
phone
far
that
away,
captures
so-
something that his personal cell didn't. In the footage shot by the work phone,
Yeah, something in the
there
background.
appears to be a silhouette of someone
Oh.
near the swings.
Crazy.
Yeah. In the
Oh my
other
God.
footage, there doesn't appear to be anyone there. After looking at both footages, it seems that he may have caught something unexplainable. But what do you think? Did
That's
he
called
catch someone
editing.
who was looking at him? Or is this something else?
Dude, it's like
I'll leave
pure
it to
black.
you to
It's
decide.
I can't see. You're fucking it up. You're probably gonna
A
compress.
family buys a doll from a thrift store,
Oh my
but
god.
ever since buying it, there's been nothing but strange occurrences taking place inside their home.
Holy
They
shit.
believe that the doll is haunted and is therefore responsible for the strange activity that's been happening. From toys turning on by themselves to things moving on their own,
Whoa.
the family is stuck in a house that they believe is haunted.
Holy
The
shit.
family
Then
has
just
no
get rid of the
idea as to
doll.
how they could stop the strange activity. But then one day, a friend of the family suggested that they light a white
sweating.
candle by the doll in the hopes that doing so would stop the activity. They do just that, but something very strange happens. The family sets up a camera in front of the doll to capture anything unusual that happens. This is what they caught.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, that's called light. That's called fire.
The candlelight mysteriously gets brighter, but unfortunately, this had no effect on the strange activity. Things only appear to get worse. But then one day, the strangest incident happens. The daughter is playing with the doll when the following is caught on camera.
Beat the shit out of her. Take her out.
If you
Duke
listen
it out.
closely,
Death
you can
battle.
almost hear what sounds like a slap. The daughter even says that she was hurt. Viewers who've seen the video believe
Sure.
that the doll had slapped her. The parents also believe this, given the strange occurrences they've encountered. But what do you think? Did the doll actually slap her, or was it something else? Let me know your thoughts.
3.
Ghost hunter Ganthu stays overnight at a store that
Mario?
is set to be haunted.
Lara.
He's invited by the store owner, who claims
fuck is
that the
he
store is a hotspot for paranormal activity. In
Sure.
fact, the activity is so intense that the store owner is too afraid to spend the night there. It is hoped that his friend Ganthu will investigate the place and figure out what's going on. But little does Ganthu know that he would encounter something terrifying. Ganthu
Yeah.
is by himself playing a video game when the following happens.
VR. Virtual reality. Beat Saber? What kind of game do you play that has that? Oh my god. Oh my god. Real. Holy shit. Real. It's not even like that dark out yet. Oh my god. I didn't see what
A
happened.
faint apparition of a child can be seen in the
Okay, I'll
corner,
get to see what
observing
happens.
Gantu as he plays. Could this be the supposed entity that haunts the place, or is it something else? Now, it could be that this was an actual child who appears to look ghostly because of the quality of the footage.
Yeah, the fucking
But
video
that doesn't
sucks.
explain how fast the child moves at certain points.
That's called editing.
What do you think? That doesn't explain how fast the child moves as to the quality of the footage. But that doesn't explain how fast the child moves at certain points.
Look at that.
But that doesn't explain how fast the child moves at certain points. What do you think? Could this be an actual child or something else?
Hold on. Let's watch
What are your
Slap
thoughts?
Tam.
If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out,
Slap Tam moment. Dude. Slap Tam. Oh my god, it's real!
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slap Cam. Today we're looking at some mysterious videos that are leaving viewers baffled.
Oh my
So hit that
god.
subscribe button and
I'm
get ready
already
for more
left
creepy
baffled.
content. Just like this.
Viewer Ken Criswell sent us this eerie footage.
Shadow
He believes
entity.
Something unusual has taken up residence in his house, and judging by the clip,
You're
he's
a fucking.
right.
Yeah, that's called a
The
raccoon.
beginning of the video gives a brief overview
Or
of the
rats.
house where the shadow entity is said to be. Ken explains that the house is only used for storage right now, but is being renovated so that he and his band can practice and record music there.
The house fucking
The reason he's
sucks.
walking around with a camera is that he's showing a mate some of the damaged roof that needs repairing.
And then this one, I've got the leak fixed.
For quite some time, Ken and his family have suspected something's off about the house. In the past, two
Oh,
of
yeah,
Ken's bandmates
it's a
swear they saw
shit
an
house.
unknown person walk by while they were practicing, but when they looked around the house, there was no one to be found. In the video he sent us, we see Ken filming what needs to be renovated in the house, showing leaks in the ceiling. About 20 seconds after he starts speaking, he turns the camera to face a corridor to the left. See if you can spot anything weird.
That's one spot. And then we got another spot back here.
Viewers can see a very brief glimpse of what seems to be a shadowy figure down the hallway.
That's one spot. And then we got
Maybe if you did a freeze
Here it is
frame.
again in slow motion.
Yeah, it's probably something that. That's not a figure. That's probably like a jacket or something. Dude, that's like a fucking jacket. You guys sounded like
Ken
texture
continues
on it,
speaking
right?
for a couple of minutes about the house, seemingly unaware of the dark figure that seems to be looming in the background.
now.
That's called a jacket.
I have to have a piece of the tin replaced on the roof. And then this one, I've got the leak fixed. But we need to replace the tile on both.
Slap Tam moment.
There and then this one here. So, oh, and check this out. Look what I saw on the ground.
Here's a still frame of the shadow. It's a solid black
Yeah, that's a
anomalous
jacket.
formation.
Still.
Ken goes on to explain that the basement door was latched shut during the entire video, but the shadowy figure seems to have emerged from the door nonetheless. Family and friends of Ken have had experiences similar to this one, seeing and hearing bizarre and inexplicable sights and sounds. Since filming this footage, he has gone back to the house, where he's heard knocking coming from the basement door. He refuses
Sure.
to open the door and explore the area until he can do something to get rid of the alleged spirit. Viewers have come up with quite a few suggestions, such as saging the house, getting a priest to come and bless the room, or simply selling the house and never looking back. It's clear there's something in this home, but just what kind of presence we still don't know. Down below. In March 2021, YouTubers UrbXMX had an eerie encounter in a cemetery
Creepy,
in
man.
Mexico. In the
You?
video, the group of explorers wander around the eerie graveyard
Slapped
at
ham?
nighttime.
Is that you?
Compartan, amigos, compartan. Hoy está sobre el panteón. Vamos a dar un rondín.
It's creepy in its own right, but about 8
Well, yeah, it's
minutes
a
into
fucking
the video
graveyard.
is when things take a turn for the worst. One of the explorers notices something and points in the distance.
No mames, güey. No mames, no mames.
¿Dónde?
That's not the distance.
No, no, no.
Espérate, espérate, espérate. Ey, no, 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 vente, vente, vente.
Ey, güey, ¿qué?
Es un vato, es un vato, vente, vente.
No, pero...
Shh, cállate.
¿Qué?
Es un vato.
Fíjate, güey, no mames, güey.
Buena.
They wander around the graves, calling out into the night to see if someone or something will respond.
Why would
What
they respond?
spot is truly unsettling. Take a look.
Es una escalera, güey, se bajaremos de esta madre.
No mames, guacho, güey.
Bueno, viejón.
Oh my god.
Shh, cálmate, cálmate.
¿Cuándo, viejo?
A dark and menacing looking man seems to be resting in an open grave.
Resting?
They call out to the man who sits up in the grave looking up at the camera.
¿Cómo?
Oh my god.
¿Qué? No, pues nomás vinimos a transmitir, compa.
Oiga, pero...
They begin to question the man who claims he was just resting in one of the graves and was doing nothing more.
Why?
Cada vez que
Sure.
No, pues nomás vinimos a transmitir, compa.
Sure you were. Oh my god, did I just see a ghost?
No, pues nomás vinimos a transmitir.
Oh my god!
¿Qué, güey?
As you can see, that bright shape right here seems to be some sort of ghastly
The
figure.
man then stands up and leaves, disappearing into the night.
Tranquilo.
As you can see,
¿Ya se va o qué? Ah, güey.
there seems to be an entity there standing beside the man.
Tranquilo, viejo, no. No voy a agarrar algo, viejo, porque está cabrón.
Agua.
As you can see, you can see some sort of entity walking past, unnoticed.
Viejo.
It seems to disappear into thin air.
Viewers were very concerned over the fact that the YouTubers had dared approach the man. They believed that he was up to no good, perhaps even robbing the grave.
What?
Other viewers
A
took it
guy
step
in an
further
open
and
grave at
suggested he
night
was
is
performing some
robbing
kind of
it?
ritual in an open
What?
grave.
No way.
Also, while nothing paranormal
He was
captured
just
on
resting.
Film, finding a
That's
masked man
unbelievable.
inside a grave in the middle of the night is surely enough to give anyone the chills.
The chills.
Tranquilo, viejo, no. No voy a agarrar algo, viejo,
As you
porque
can
está cabrón.
see, there seems to be some sort of spirit. Alright, joke's not funny anymore.
¿Qué onda, compa?
Oiga, ve, ve.
Viejo, ¿qué hace ahí, viejo? Ey, viejo.
Ya, viejo, no, cabrón, no, cabrón.
No mames, no, pero es como echarlo, güey, capaz y nos rodean.
Facebook
As you can see, there seems to be some sort of dark figure
user Ben
standing
Lewis
there,
managed to capture a
watching the
potentially ghostly
camera.
child playing around the back of Pulteney Street.
This
in
guy's
Cornwall,
voice, I
New
freaking
York.
hate it.
The footage was captured on a
I
wide
can't mimic this guy's voice because it's so fucking
security
generic.
camera on the 21st of October, 2020.
It's not like
In
Chill's
the video, we
voice.
can see a parking lot with a couple of buildings in the background.
There's a couple of buildings in the background.
Immediately in the center of frame is what looks to be a small, transparent figure.
Oh my
lying across
god.
The ground. According to the Facebook user, it's rumored that there's a family of ghosts that haunt the neighborhood. In particular, locals tell of a little girl named Emily. Some say you can hear her laughing or crying at strange
Oh
hours
my
of the night.
god.
Locals believe this is the first hard evidence that her spirit really does haunt the town.
Mm-hmm. Real.
This isn't the only chilling
Myth
tale that haunts
busted.
the streets of Corning. Just a few miles from where this footage was taken is Lindenwold House, a Victorian-era mansion built in 1877. Originally
Victorian
built to serve
era.
Civil War widows, Lindenwold House quickly became a refuge for the homeless, as well as sick and dying elderly residents without close family. The basement of Lindenwold House once housed a crematorium. If a deceased resident didn't have the money for a funeral or had no local family, they would be sent to the basement. It's said that
And
the local
never
government
return.
would pay a fee to Lindenwold House for every cremation that took place.
And they never returned. And they never returned. And they never returned.
Preventing further government expense on burials. Over the years, entities have been spotted in the house.
As you can see, there seems to be some sort of man standing behind the door.
People claim they've seen ominous figures staring at them from the upstairs windows, only to vanish seconds
As you can see, there seems to be some sort of eye here. A face, maybe.
later. In 2014, the
Later.
Elmira Jackals hockey team took up residence in the building as part of a team home program. Rumour has it that they broke lease early because the players were experiencing very weird and very creepy things in the house. Things would go missing, there were footsteps in the attic no one could explain, there were cold spots and disembodied laughing experienced quite often too.
Oh my
These
god.
2 reports are just a few of the countless recorded hauntings.
As you can see, there seems to be some sort of entity here. And here. Yeah.
Often too. These 2
As you can see, there seems to be some sort of entity standing here.
reports are just a few of the countless recorded hauntings in upstate New York. With so much
What's that
alleged
one with the
paranormal
fucking little
activity
shitty
going on,
sewer? Serial killers? 10 things discovered underground. Oh my god.
It appears to be moving on its hind edges his way towards the corner, shining a light.
I
to
like
see
this
if he
one,
can
this
catch
one's
a
good.
glimpse of whatever it is in front of them. Suddenly, a creature rushes out of the darkness.
Hello?
It appears to be moving on its hind legs. The group runs back down the tunnel.
yeah,
and out
that's
onto the
called
safety of
crawling.
the street. What could this strange creature actually
Fish on
be?
McDonald's,
Has this
Mark?
group of teenagers stumbled across the lair of some sort of sewer monster? Let us know what you think in the comments section below.
Dude, I'm only watching him a little bit, and I have
This
a
video,
fucking.
uploaded to GameStar's YouTube channel in 2016, may have captured something sinister lurking.
Station
Uploaded to
mystery.
GameStar's YouTube channel in 2016, may have captured something sinister here out. The poster claims he didn't even notice the tile lifting until he watched the footage the following day. Is
Sure.
it possible that someone or something has simpler explanation beneath the Walthamstow scene, the exploring abandoned Australia, pulling out? With stuff in mind, the explorers looking around. Chance the video could have this thing. When I'm super, explorer pans their flashlights
Dragon?
around the ground and notices something strange. They pick the object up and it appears to be a giant egg. The top is missing as though something rather large has already hatched out. The explorer continues searching the area when suddenly a creature darts out from behind a rock. It looks to have dark scaly skin and 4 horns protruding from its head.
Oh
Many
my
claim that
god.
this video might actually be proof of the existence of dragons.
Dude, the
Because the
video
of the
quality is so
footage poor
shit.
and the location is unknown, it's difficult to do more than speculate about what this creature might be. Some have claimed that the video appears to be edited, while others believe
It seems
the
to be
footage is
like a
genuine.
VFX
What do
creature.
you think the explorers discovered deep inside this cave? Is this video proof that dragons actually exist, or is it just a well-crafted hoax?
The original is probably like super, like,
In
HD.
2004, police discovered a mysterious cinema hidden deep within
Hey,
the
what is this?
catacombs, 60 feet beneath
Seems
the
to be
Palais
some
de
sort of
Chaillot
creature.
in Paris, France. The cinema, which included a restaurant and bar, was discovered by local police while on a routine training exercise. The cinema included a full-size screen, projection equipment, and an extensive collection of films. They found that it was running on a professionally installed electricity system, and there was also at least 3 phone lines down there as well. The police returned to the site 3 days later along with experts from a French electrical company, only to find that all the phone lines and electricity supplies had been cut out. Everything was gone except a note lying in the middle of the floor saying, "Do not try to find us." It was later discovered that the mysterious underground cinema was actually the work of Urban Experiment, a secret organisation that restores forgotten areas of Paris. In 2007, the group received more attention when they secretly restored the famous clock in the Pantheon located in the Latin Quarter of Paris. Once they completed their work, they notified the administrator of the Pantheon, who immediately called the police. A police unit was formed to track the group through the catacombs of Paris, and charges were eventually laid against the members responsible for restoring the clock. However, after 20 minutes of deliberation, the judge ruled in Urban Experiment's favour, and the case was thrown out of court.
Yeah, they fucking restored it.
In 2016, Florida resident Louis Camacho went to check the mail when he suddenly felt a strong vibration coming from beneath his feet. Thinking it was an earthquake, he stepped down to street level and heard a loud hissing sound coming from the drain. Grabbing his camera, Camacho peered inside.
Dude, that would
and
actually
was
be
horrified
scary.
to see an 8-foot alligator.
Dude, get the
staring
fuck away
back
from
at him.
there.
You can hear the beast hiss once again, warning Camacho to back away.
Dude!
I wouldn't want to be the owner of that green ball floating next to the gator's mouth. Hopefully no children stick their hands down trying to retrieve it.
The crocodile owns it now. Alligator, crocodile, whatever.
This creepy
The
photo
lizard
was
owns
captured
it
on
now.
Google Street View. At first glance, there doesn't
Oh my
appear to be
God.
anything out of the ordinary. That is until you notice the sinister-looking clown peering out of the sewer. While it's possible that this photo could just be a prank, it would be
It
extremely
is.
difficult to pull off. The clown would need to be waiting in the sewer for the Google Street View car to come by, hoping that the camera is perfectly positioned. Clowns in general are creepy enough, but put them in a sewer and it's a whole new level of terror.
Dude, it's like right here. There's like a bit right here. It's like it
What
was
do you think,
edited in.
Prank or Pennywise? In 2011, YouTuber Shimmy Jim Hog claimed to have been hearing strange noises coming from as he heads deeper. He reflects off its eyes, making it look as though they're glowing.
Oh my
Intense,
God.
Over and over. The boy is noticeably startled as he repeats, "I won't hurt you," over and over. Suddenly, the monster lets out another cry, this one more intense than the last. The boy runs for his life as the creature gives chase.
Oh
The
my
poster claimed
God.
that he ran home as fast as he could and barely managed to escape the beast.
Crackhead.
On March 26, 1974, 21-year-old Terry
Extra.
Mackey, when he discovered the sphere for if one were to was still the device disappeared, possession confiscated before weeks of creepy caused a stir. It some sort of creature can be seen peering around the corner.
Holy shit.
The glare of the camera light reflects off the beast's eyes, making them appear to glow in the dark. The
Oh
camera
my
edges
God.
forwards again as the creature disappears behind the wall. A few seconds later, it reappears, almost as though it's curiously inspecting the camera. The camera rolls forward once again and the creature darts behind the wall. What has this water company captured lurking in the suburban sewers of the UK? Could it actually be some sort of sewer monster?
Yep.
Let us know what you think in the comments
Can't be
section
anything
below.
else, just a sewer monster, dude. Move on.
Well, there's another episode down.
10
Thank you so
haunted
much for watching. If you can't get enough
hotels
videos,
that left.
Pam, there's an embedded link right.
Scary technologies that can't be explained. The scariest. Oh wait, isn't that the one where the like fucking spooky house or something? Like every night, like something comes out and chases someone around. Dude, I like that one. That one's good. I think that is. I think that's really good. The fuck was that?
Alternate
Get to it.
tangled as
Get to the
media
point.
planning be found on YouTube or TikTok.
Oh my
or the
God.
most popular video platforms today.
Ah.
Moreover, the most viewed ARG videos out there take
Look,
on
something's
one
going to
particular
appear behind
genre,
him because
horror.
scary.
With horror ARGs, reality
Okay.
becomes blended into our worst fears, and viewers simply can't get enough.
Well, yeah, because it's
Count,
fucking
Killian
awesome.
and Maruta contains one of the most popular and eeriest ARGs on the social media platform. The premise of the ARG is this: an individual has woken up in a world where no one else exists. They wander around filming various locations that seem to show an empty world. The clips began to
How?
be uploaded in March of 2021.
Dude,
the
that-
plot took an even stranger turn in June.
Creatures
In the
appear.
first video uploaded to the account labelled The Beginning, viewers can see many empty-looking locations, including streets, grocery stores, and an empty McDonald's restaurant.
Yum. Some of the food's probably still good.
Text in the video explains that the individual filming woke up to an uninhabited world, with no one responding to their messages. As a result, they find themselves both alone and scared.
Cool, I like that. Isn't there also another one where, this is the same thing, but just with, like, creatures chasing you around?
In a follow-up video, the uploader offers some theories as to what's happening while continuing to show more vacant locations. The theories are that the uploader has either died, entered a coma after being in an accident, woken up in an alternative reality, or is undergoing an experiment by the government or another powerful entity.
The government is an entity, at least not in the same sense as a single thing.
The third video in the series shows the uploader taking advantage of an abandoned car, cruising along the streets, but still finding no people. On the plus side, the uploader notes that food doesn't seem to decay in this world, so they never have to worry about running out of food or water. In another clip, we start to get some context as to what may truly be happening in these videos. The clip shows a quick montage of various online articles declaring that humans are living in a simulation.
Yep, we're totally living in the simulation.
Text in the video states that we
Matrix.
humans didn't listen to the people who claimed we're living in a false reality. Mysteriously, the TikToker claims they're here because they tried to play God.
What do you
The
mean?
TikToker finally reveals the truth in the next video. They state that they were once an AI programmer working for a large tech company. One day they hacked into the company's quantum computer and uploaded their code into the system. The computer quickly began to learn the code and evolve until one day the TikToker respawned, waking up in an empty world. They now think they're paying for their sins.
It's code.
The ensuing video is one that has stirred up a large debate with many other TikTokers.
What about bears
In
and
the footage,
stuff?
the uploader shows yet again more videos of empty streets and stranded cars. This time though, they decided to take action. All over the city, which is presumed to be Rome, Italy, the TikToker has written the words, "You are not alone," "I'm here," and "Help." In one location they've written, "I'll be here every day, midday," as a sign for anyone else out there to meet them if they're in this strange world as well. The TikToker claims that they've both heard and seen things that make them sure that they're not truly alone. Many viewers believe that the text supposedly written on the walls looks digitally placed, giving credence to the theory that the series is being edited by a tech-savvy filmmaker.
Well, yeah, it's a fucking ARG, it's not
In
real.
June, the TikToker experiences a plot twist. They've woken up in what they call a ghost ship.
Is this Monstrum?
We can see that the TikToker is standing on the outside of what seems to be indeed a large ship in the first video from
Yep,
June.
that is indeed a large ship.
The video cuts to an empty swimming pool with a chair inside it, with text that reads, "Why me?" Following this, we can see a deserted arcade hall,
This is a nightmare,
a large
Sega.
dining area,
What?
as well as some sleeping compartments. At the very
Nice.
end of the video, the TikToker shows the controls of the ship, showing that the ship is moving forward and that they have no idea how to stop it. In the second video on the ghost ship, the TikToker shows more empty hallways and restaurants, claiming that they've not eaten or had any water in 4 days. Things are starting to look bleak for this TikToker. In the next video, viewers are given a sad and shocking sight. The TikToker seems to be floating in the middle of the ocean. Text on the screen reads, "This is the end," and the camera goes underwater for several moments before coming back up. Further text has the TikToker thanking everyone, even though they're not sure that anyone is truly listening. As they're about to give up, a door suddenly appears floating on top of the water, and the TikToker holds on, saying there's still yet hope. With over 30 million likes combined on this TikToker's videos, it's safe to say that plenty of people have opinions on what's really happening here.
Alright.
World. In a virtual world controlled by someone else. This series is a fascinating ride and well worth your time. As always, I'll put a link in the description box below, and let me know if you've
I
watched this
start
series.
to hear voices in my head. Wow. It's a good one. Oh my god. Dude, this one's really good. I like this one. And then it runs
The
at...
series follows a girl who wakes up one day remembering only her name, Mary, and that she's in a house, presumably her parents' house, or at least a copy of it. She's unable to break the windows or doors to escape the house, trapped completely inside on her own. She has no connection to the outside world. Though her internet works, she's unable to speak to anybody. Fortunately, the food in her home seems to restock itself so she can survive.
Minecraft. Don't mine at night.
While this situation is certainly eerie in itself, things get much more terrifying when Mary begins to encounter beings that seem anything but human. Ensuing videos introduce viewers to a plethora of frightening characters, including a woman wearing a dark blanket over her head nicknamed the Veiled Lady. A copy of Mary herself wearing a mask.
That one kinda sucks.
And two shadow figures that linger around various parts of the house.
I like that.
Do anything?
Mary has many meetings with these terrifying entities, with the Veiled Lady continuously taunting Mary, speaking words into her ears and following her around.
Just kill her. Just kill the veiled, like, bitch or whatever. Kill the veiled bitch. Just kill her, bro.
Several
Just snap
videos
her neck.
into the spooky story, Mary finds herself finally outside in a vast garden.
Hello?
Tries to find the end of the garden and other human beings, but finds she's truly alone.
Hello?
You need to walk farther.
Somebody out there?
Keep walking.
The garden begins to be her only place of solace, where she's able to escape the monsters in the house. Unfortunately, over time, the garden starts to change as strange objects appear and the weather turns sour, forcing Mary back inside.
It's freezing. What?
Then bring a
Eventually, Mary
jacket.
begins to lose hope and makes a plan to either end her life or ask the Veil Lady to kill her. Right before she's about to end it all, she receives notifications on her computer. She can see that viewers on YouTube have been commenting on her videos and that people are reaching out to her.
And then veiled bitch just ends up disappearing. And just stands there for some
She
reason.
decides to fight on and is transported back to the garden where she meets a lady in white. This character informs Mary that she has the power to beat her demons.
You have a lot more power over this world.
I actually never got this far.
You created it.
And leaves the house seemingly for good. Mary's mind. When Mary left the house, she had finally faced her negative thoughts and beat them to come out stronger on the other side. Enjoy
Cool.
one.
Goodbye.
What?
Goodbye.
Another hugely popular TikTok ARG horror series created by the account
This is the
Where
one,
the
I
Sky
think.
explores the narrative
Yes!
of an individual who wakes up and realizes he's yet again completely alone. However, in this narrative, the sun never comes up.
I like this one.
Soon the protagonist discovers that he's surrounded by terrifying monsters who seem out to get him.
Blair Witch. Dude, run. Okay, so you
The beginning
hear
of the
some, like,
series sees
growling.
The TikToker showing the outside world from inside of his home. The sky is black, and there seems to be a mysterious fog on the streets.
Cool. Dude, there
In the
needs...
description of the video, the TikToker explains that he's completely alone and isn't able to reach out to anyone.
Dude, there should be, like, a game for this.
In another video, we can see the streets where it remains completely empty and
Where
black
it's
outside.
like a giant island. It's super
There seems to be
foggy.
something above the TikToker hovering
And it's
in the
always
sky
night.
with
And you're being
blinking
chased around by
bright red
creatures.
lights.
And there's, like, 9 other players with you.
One of the most terrifying videos shows the TikToker exploring a bridge. All looks normal until a couple of seconds into the video when the clip cuts to the TikToker running as a loud roar can be heard in the background. Finally, we get a glimpse of what may be behind the roar that the TikToker constantly hears in the following video. The TikToker films the stairs outside of his apartment. For a few moments, all seems fine, until suddenly we can see what looks to be a shadowy figure running up the stairs. The TikToker then flees up the stairs and enters a doorway, pressing the elevator button as the video ends. In the following video, the TikToker stands in an elevator and the door opens. He leaves the elevator and opens a door into the stairwell. Immediately, we can hear an enormous roar.
That's not...
TikToker flees down the stairs and down another hallway before the camera seems to fall to the ground. Another brief clip shows a street view at night, though this time footsteps can be heard running in the background. Then suddenly, there's a loud glitching noise, and we can see a shadowy figure running towards the camera. The last clip shows the TikToker filming again, with more footsteps to be heard. There's another roar, and the TikToker runs again, this time stopping at a gate before the clip concludes.
You fucking hear... So, the moment that appears, you should start running. Or the moment you hear running, fucking run, dumbass. I mean, come on. Now that is a roar.
While the creator of these videos has not provided an explanation, many speculate that this is simply a fun horror ARG.
Because it is!
However, some viewers are positive that this is real, and that we're getting a glimpse of some type of parallel universe.
Do people actually believe that?
If so, what exactly is happening in this alternate reality? Are these shadowy figures actually aliens who have landed on Earth? And if so, what have they done to make the sun disappear? It seems viewers will have to keep watching the
Wait,
series.
is he gonna?
Look at our final. That subscribe. That way,
Sun vanished?
thousands of viewers from the very beginning. In the initial video uploaded.
Scary videos with quotations, by the way. Ooh, that actually looked good.
The
Oh,
following
it's just
videos
glitch
enter
after
a deep
glitch.
downward spiral that involves stolen identity, murder, torture, and gore. Sophie is eventually taken and
Ow.
replaced by...
No, if, well, it's Slap Team, so I mean... It's not really that dark. What? Alright. Disappointed that he didn't include the sun vanished. These scary videos are causing panic. Hella scary videos to watch at 3 a.m. It's not 3 a.m. Sorry guys. You're out of luck. Me. Yeah, I'm on top of your roof. I am living in your walls.
Today we're looking at some scary videos no one can quite explain. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more
I ain't
mysterious
slapped
content.
him like this.
Just like this.
While there are many videos that claim to show proof of aliens, few, if any, rarely deliver. However, if this clip, uploaded to YouTube by Awesome Life Videos, is authentic, then it might very well be the clearest piece of extraterrestrial footage ever captured.
That's called editing. Dude, that looks fake as fuck. Nothing moves like that.
The video appears to have been taken in the dim of twilight, shortly before the sun has set. A viewer has noted that it might have been recorded in Brazil based on the sound of music that can be faintly heard in the background, but this claim is unsubstantiated. As you can see, the creature has a thin neck and a large bulbous head. What makes it particularly terrifying are its limbs. They're thin and slightly pointed at the bottom, almost like those of an insect.
Creeper. Minecraft.
The creature seems to crawl across the rooftop, gripping the surface with its sharply bent legs. Its appearance is certainly unlike any alien that you might typically see in pop culture.
Well, yeah. Aliens.
While the video's quality is decent, viewers' opinions remain split over what the creature actually is.
The alien looks worse than
Some believe
everything.
that the distance at which the footage is being captured could
Also
indicate
Blender.
that the creature is fake.
Yeah,
However,
it's
others
fucking
have
Blender.
examined the alleged alien's strange body shape
Or
and
just
seem
some green
certain
screen.
that it must be extraterrestrial. Take another look for yourself and let me know what you think down.
I can't believe people actually believe that shit.
Through this place, and it's like a big old empty building, and then it's like someone flips a switch all of a sudden.
As the tour guide
Paparazzi.
talks, keep an eye on the doorway in the background.
I got frightened about 3 months ago.
Wow.
I was doing a sweep at 4 a.m. to make sure the building was cleared.
For a brief moment, a dark figure can be seen before it quickly
I
ducks
saw
out of
it.
sight.
Oh my god.
Here's the clip again at half speed.
Holy shit. Wow, that's
According to
really
the
smooth.
uploader, the video shows that all but one of the group members are accounted for in the room. The other member was supposedly taking photos in another section of the building at the time. While it might be easy to dismiss the uploader's testimony and assume that the shadowy figure seen in the doorway is simply the missing crew member,
That is the crew
further
member.
analysis of the footage turns up something rather eerie. A comparison of the shadow figure and the missing crew member appears to show that they're not the same person at all. Firstly, a light analysis shows that the missing crew member's clothing clearly reflects what little light is present in the room.
You can see his pants, his shirt, which turns
Yeah,
white
but the
when it's
shadow
light.
figure is
You
like
can see the
farther
straps on
in
his backpack,
and
you can
isn't
see his
sticking
camera
out
and
that
catheter on his
much.
head. This detail does not exist on the figure on the left.
Whereas the shadow figure appears as a dark void.
No matter
Oh,
how
so
much
it's
I
likely
brighten
someone
up the
just
still
dreamt up
frames
in
or the video,
some.
I'm unable to bring out any detail on the figure on the left other than a black shape.
But or what then could it be?
What could it be?
Surprising that the men felt ghostly, grisly past could
Okay.
have ever heard some. However, if this video is to be believed, you may want to rethink the possibilities. The footage appears to have been recorded on an outdoor security camera positioned along a small pedestrian walkway. We can see a building on the opposite side of the walkway and a lone man walking down the path. Suddenly, the man is startled as two bizarre creatures can be seen running along the building's roof.
Those look like monkeys.
The creatures move quickly, so it's difficult to see them clearly. at
Probably
first
why you
glance.
startled, because they're fucking monkeys and they'll tear your
If we
face
slow
off.
the footage down, we can get a better look at their bizarre appearance.
Yeah, those look like monkeys.
The creatures appear to run on all fours. They have long, thick tails similar to that of a kangaroo. The man's clearly startled, but it seems the creatures are gone before he can make sense of what he's just seen. As far back as 1899,
Wasn't
people
there
have
something-
reported spotting animals that looked like kangaroos or wallabies far away from their native Australia. Sightings have occurred in France, Japan, the United Kingdom, and even the United States. Some believe these sightings can be easily explained as escaped zoo animals. Others think that these phantom kangaroos are something else entirely, perhaps a type of rare cryptid. It seems unlikely that these creatures could be...
Wasn't there something in that little alleyway, though? You guys saw that, right?
Possum. However, if this video is to be believed, you may want to rethink the possibilities. The footage appears to have been recorded on an
Yeah, you
outdoor
can see
security
something in
camera
there.
positioned along a small pedestrian walkway. We can see a building on the opposite side of the walkway and a lone man walking down the path. Suddenly, the man is startled as two bizarre creatures...
Ah, what is that?
Suddenly, the man is startled as two bizarre creatures can be seen running along the building's roof.
Are you not gonna show
Creatures
that?
move. If we slow the footage down,
Come on.
or before he can
Are you
as far
retarded?
back sense of what he's just
Hold on, maybe
seen.
we get a little glimpse.
As far back as 1899, people have reported
You guys saw that, though.
stills.
Well, there's no one watching
Kangaroos,
this, but when
however,
someone watches it, they probably see that.
maybe something else entirely.
You never show anyone what's in the alleyway.
Heard. Front door and windows detect more frightening than a human intruder. Take a look.
Oh, there's nothing more frightening than a human intruder because
In
they're
the video
fucking
seen here uploaded
intruding
to the YouTube channel Caters
and they're
Clips,
real.
we can clearly see that there are no people walking near the front door when the motion's detected. However, a tall dark shadow is present.
Yep.
One that appears to walk right out of the wall. The shadow looks to be more or less human in shape. It moves quickly across the room, then quickly disappears from view.
That's called walking around
While the
outside.
clip is brief, it certainly does appear to have captured something very odd. It's said that many ghosts and spirits lack the strength to appear.
I can't watch this anymore. It's so fucking... No one can be this dumb. Alright, I'm ending the stream. I can't wrap my head around that fucking dumb... You guys remember that one? I don't know if anyone will even watch that one, but it has like a sewer. These guys are walking on in a sewer, and then this guy points his light up at like a ladder thing, you know, just whatever they're fucking called, a manhole. And then and then Slap Tam says that there's some sort of ghastly figure coming down. Like, no, there isn't. That's a fucking light. That's called light. You fucking troglodyte. You're a literal caveman. I don't get it.